Greece has introduced a time of economical increase, how puts it, amongst the top performers in the Eurozone. A elder IMF formal told down there were a lot of favorable developments to spot to. How told, the IMF told the economics remnant sensitive, future reforms are necessary and joblessness remnant inadmissibly top. Greece was wherever the Eurozone finance meltdown begun behind in 2009, and it was the economics tough strike. It is as well the economics how has acquired largest by way of rescue loans, several of the International Monetary Fund. But largest of the cash came of the Eurozone to full more than rather than a block of €1 billion. Those loans came in facility. Greece had to get activity to bring by the government's unstable loan as necessary, and to reformation the economics to supporting increase. Down there were changes to labor regulatory, more than contest in the industry planet, and privatization amongst some beginnings. Both of shavings found impedance in Greece, and the rescue regulation led to policy crisis phenomena. But the IMF and the Europe Association both of say the nation has done advance. Increase renewed in 2013, but it was unstable at first. Recent year, yet, Greece controlled increase of lightly more than rather than 2% for the at first period in more than rather than 10 years. The year, the IMF forecasts partly superior. Peter Dolman, the International Monetary Fund's mission statement head for Greece, says how's quite to put Greece in the top level of the Eurozone increase spreadsheet. It is surely advance, really a remarkable changing in productivity, although the favorable compare does partially represent the slowing how has hit the Eurozone as a entire in the recent year. It is as well essential to remember how lot harm the Hellenic economics has incurred. It is yet on 24% less rather than up the meltdown. The IMF says the reformation job is unfinished and the economics remnant sensitive. A special anxiety is the banks that yet include top levels of loans wherever payments are not up to date. Mr. Dolman describes the banks as mutilated by the issue. How is reflecting in the reality how individual segment letter of credit continues to decrease. He as well says more than job is necessary on labor marketplace reformation so how patronage can answer more than readily to change facility. Reforms on contest as well go on to backlog, he says. A meet of Eurozone financial ministers the 1 week coordinated how Greece is necessary to do more than. They debated if to go front in several obligation ease measures how had already been coordinated in concept but object to the Hellenic by the government completion coordinated reforms. They solved to expect before Greece had done more than advance, although the Europe Commissar Pierre Moscovici pronounced trust how the obligation ease measures, cost nearly €1 trillion, could be solved by the following meet in April at the newest.